Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're going to be talking about magic pants that are legitimately magic, but also called the magic pants. And we can't wait to get into that.
Yes.
But before we get into that, today is Friday, which means we have a Feature Friday pattern. And today's is a very good one. And I think it's the first time it has been offered as a Feature Friday pattern for Love Notions. And it is the timbre. The timbre blouse and dress. Yes.
Good one.
I made mine out of a thrifted tablecloth. And it is just delightful. Very beginner friendly. It's a raglan sleeve, really easy to fit. Great if you are coming into like the fall that's not fall because it's still hot and still summer. Super easy to make and fun for large scale prints as well. It is $6 today only, and if you use the code GIDGET10, you can get an additional 10% off that sale price. Okay, let's talk about pants.
Well, let's talk about why we decided to sew these pants.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a really busy month in both of our lives. Mm-hmm. Collectively, we have 4 children, and they have all gone off to college in their respective interests in their fields.
3 of which for the first time.
3 for the first time. And I'm happy to report they're all adjusting well.
They really
are. They're settling in. They're meeting new people. They're figuring out that they need to eat fruits and vegetables. So we couldn't be happier for those kids.
And how to do their laundry in a laundromat style situation.
Yes.
That's a big one.
As a big side note, we were sewing these pants and each one of our kids called to ask us about the laundry service on campus.
Yes. And these kids have all done laundry at home. This is not new. All these kids have done laundry at home.
So, I mean, those are those mom still knows something.
Yes.
And also they still need mom. So, but, so they're all off, and we kind of decided that we needed to do something fun to kind of bring up our spirits a little bit.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a rough week. We lost the kids. The kids are all gone.
It's a lot of newness, a lot of new transition, a lot of, Yeah.
So we decided that we were going to do something fun. A viewer reached out to us and said, have you seen these Ann Tilly handmade magic pants? And I jumped online and looked at the pattern and I was like, well, these look kind of cute and brilliant. And so let's try them. So we got the pattern, and what you're looking at are our magic pants. So
let's talk through this. Okay. On top of that, if you guys follow along on Instagram, you will have seen that I recently received my Sew Tights large. They are 24 by 36.
48.
48 by 24. 48 by 24?
They're big. They're the biggest ones that Sew Tight has.
Yes.
The details.
And I bought 2. Yes, I bought 2 of them. They come with a, I think it's a 6 by 24 ruler. And then the magnets. They're so good. Again, I bought 2 of them. I pre-ordered 2 of them. They just arrived. If you are interested in your own cutting systems, we do have a 15% off code for Sew Tights. Tomcat 15 gets you 15% off any of the Sew Tights products, which they have been more geared toward quilters, but you know the quilters have the best tools. But now they've got more stuff for us garment sewists. And guys, this has changed the projector sewing game.
It was really fun because we needed to do, we both printed out the same size, but we needed to make some alterations. And it was great just to put the fabric down and like almost cement it into place.
I mean, these like magnets, they don't mess around. Yes. Yes. If you're someone that has done any, well, not just projector sewing, but even if like with a rotary cutter on a cutting mat, you know that sometimes if your blade is not like absolutely like super, super sharp, it can move the fabric, especially when it comes to knit, but also woven, it can push the fabric along a little bit. It's still my preference over scissors because scissors lifts. However, when you're cementing it down with those,
it didn't go anywhere.
It didn't go anywhere. And everything,
And I got to use it too.
Yes.
And I was really excited about it because I'm a perfectionist and I don't want to be off that line. I know there's all sorts of fudge that in there, but I don't want to be off that line. And man, it was fun.
Yes. So real quick, I'm going to show you Ginny's first impression of the new Sew Tight mat cutting system. Use the darkness in here, but we have to have the lights off in order to see what we're doing. Ginny, tell us your first impressions on the new Sew Tights magnetic mat with the magnets.
Okay, I love it. These magnets are super duper strong. And I have to lengthen the pants 5 inches for myself, so I was able to use the So Tights magnetic ruler, put it right on that pattern line, exactly have 5 inches, and then just like magnetize it in place. So nothing's gonna move, because there is something so satisfying about having a nice crisp line when you're sewing to sew along. I am jacked about this. I am so excited. I'm going to cut everything out with a projector now.
I totally. And just with the magnets, what I was noticing, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I love that the fabric doesn't shift.
Yes. I even had them kind of like over here along the edge while I was arranging everything else, just to kind of make sure that the fabric would stay on grain.
Yeah.
So big props. Super excited about these.
So this is the mat. And we've got 2 mats that are pushed up here. And then, those are the little magnets. And we're both really, really enjoying using this.
Yeah.
And Jenny's a perfectionist.
I am a perfectionist.
Uh-huh.
So I love a good straight line.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So, as you can tell, Jenny was very excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been very excited about it. And it makes using the projector so much fun. Not that it wasn't before, but now it's super easy. And yes, and quick and a lot of fun and all of the things.
Yes.
Okay, so that got us through like cutting out our pattern. Now this pattern does come as a projector file, as a printed home file, and they also have a printed pattern. So we will leave the link down to the pattern obviously down below if you're interested. But this design of this pants...
It is kind of mind-boggling when you look at it. You're like, how does that work? It's one of those patterns where you do not want to get ahead of yourself.
Yes.
You just focus on the single instruction at hand. By the way, the instructions are also hilarious. There's little jokes written in the instructions
little
that will
side
just
notes.
make you laugh.
Yeah. And if you're someone that's very comfortable like making pants and that sort of thing, I highly encourage you not to think you know what you're doing. To take the steps, because I'm guilty of that, of a lot of times just plowing on ahead thinking I know what the next step is, and I don't. But Jenny and I did this together, and so I was being more conscious of reading through the instructions, and I'm glad that I did.
And I won't say that we were racing, but we were racing. And I gave myself a head start and got the whole front of the pants done before I came over here, and she still beat me.
Well, I've got a faster machine.
Yeah.
And yes. And I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. But, I mean, these are a beginner-friendly pant, too, because I think I may have asked you, like, hey, what's this one part? And then that was it. It was super quick and easy.
It took us, we were at approximately about 4 hours to make the pants. So it's perfect if you're someone, now that we're in football season, it's a perfect football game long sewing project.
Yes.
For an amazing pair of pants.
Okay, so let's talk
get
about
into it.
So we both made a size medium.
Yes.
Okay, look at us standing here. We are not... we are not the same height, but this pattern comes in small, medium, large, all the way I think to 2 or 3XL. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
A full range of sizes. Mm-hmm. And our hip measurements both fell in the size medium. Now she was more towards the 40 and I was at the 42. If I were to make this again, I would probably grade out a little bit at the hip. I did make my seam allowances smaller there at the hip just to give myself a little ease. But I probably could have stuck with the size medium straight. And then the other thing that we did that was slightly different off the pattern is I added 5 inches to mine because I wanted full length pants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I did too, but I only had to add 2 inches.
They would look super cute cropped though. I just am not a cropped pants person. So that was the only really alterations we did. Do you want to talk about some of the details of these?
Oh my gosh, some of the details on this are just absolutely
and I'm wearing them.
Yes, Jenny's got them on because there's things we want to show and it's just easier to do it not on the mannequin. So these are the perfect pants if you're someone that deals with waist fluctuations, which I do. And I know I'm not alone on this. There's no waistband on them.
Nope.
There's no fastenings. There is elastic that runs just along this back part that you can't tell that attaches to these straps that are here. Jenny, unstrap. Yeah. Look at the front though. There is a knit panel underneath here and it unsnaps on both sides. So the front just kind of comes down. I'm sure Jenny doesn't want to get completely naked here. Fully functioning pockets.
It's not that kind of website.
Not that kind of channel.
Yeah, but a full deep pocket.
Yes. Like really deep.
Not a girl pocket, like a phone pocket.
Yes. But this knit panel here in the center front is what allows it to expand and contract. Yeah.
So it kind of gives you a
Fantastic.
little bit of a maternity vibe, but whatever.
That's what she said. Are we making maternity pants?
Also, they might actually work really well as
I think they probably would.
If you made that panel really pretty
Yeah,
substantial.
yeah. I used a very firm Ponte for the panel on mine. I wish I would have used something not as firm because it's a little tight getting over my hips, and I have no hips. But it is absolutely because of that knit that I used. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I use just like a simple
rib
rib knit,
Mhm.
and it gives you the stretch, but there's zero constriction. Now, we did talk about it. This could be a place for power mesh if that's something that's important to you.
Yeah.
This would be a great place to hide in some power mesh into a garment.
But even the knit being where it is very smoothing across the front.
Oh my
Both of us were noticing that. We're like, well, this
Look
is
at us.
This is fantastic. Super comfortable as well.
So comfortable.
I had these on at church all day, and a long day at church. Absolutely, very, very comfortable. Now, there's no waistband on these, so she has you finish it off brilliantly, actually, with a lot of twill tape. And
a lot of twill tape.
yes, a lot of twill tape into the top to keep that waistband from stretching out. We also put twill tape into the crotch seam because we both went with, we'll talk more about fabric in a second, but we both went with linen types of fabric, and we know that those can grow. So we both put twill tape into our crotch seams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we didn't do twill tape into the pocket edge, and I think
Yeah,
both of us agree that we would do that next time.
Yeah, I think it would make it way a little nicer. But I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not going to not wear them because of that. I
Right.
love them.
Mhm.
I love these pants.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're so good. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the notions that
Okay.
went into
I will
these.
point to where they go.
Yeah. So again, there is elastic in the back, which you can't see. This back part has a facing that comes over, and that's where these straps get hidden into. So there's elastic that attaches the straps there in the back, which makes those easily fluctuating.
So you make this big buttonhole.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's like a big bound buttonhole almost. A little window. So easy. D-rings. And we actually went to Michael's for the first time since all the Joanne stuff happened. It wasn't a huge selection.
No, I mean, it's like a good, in the case of a pinch.
Yeah, which is what we needed. We just needed D-rings. So we were able to get that. Yeah, snaps. We used 12.5 millimeter snaps with the snap press. You guys have seen that on the channel.
You could use a button.
You could, absolutely.
If you don't have a snap or a snap press, you could use a really fun button too.
Oh, you could. You absolutely could.
So
that would make that really easy.
Yeah.
I went with rainbow serger thread on mine because it makes me happy.
Let's long live rainbow.
Long live the rainbow serger thread. It just makes me smile.
If you have not got rainbow serger thread yet, it's just gonna make you so.
Or any variegated serger thread, whatever the color is, just fun.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't use it because mine's a lighter fabric.
Right.
She's definitely got some place to camouflage that serger.
Yes. Yes.
It's so fun.
So fun. Fabric.
So my fabric is a linen, probably rayon blend that we got from Sewing Studio about a year ago. I love this fabric. I'm not sure if it's the Robert Coffin, but I think it might be, and it's probably the third or fourth garment I've made out of this fabric. It frays, but you serge everything off or finish your seams, and that's not an issue.
Yeah.
So super comfortable, lightweight, feels great.
Yeah.
Love
great
it.
Transitional wardrobe piece.
Yeah. And Sewing Studio has, they have some similar fabrics there, and we do have a code for them. Just check our resources page, and we'll put it down here below.
TomcatStitchery.com/resources.
Yeah.
For all those coupon codes.
Yep. So go check them out if you're looking for that. How about your fabric?
Okay, this is the, from Minerva. This is one of the Minerva exclusive prints, and this is a newer substrate. So they've had the linen rayon blend for a little while, but this is their 100% linen. I was very excited to try it out. Was not disappointed whatsoever. Obviously, this print sung to me. And I have some left that I could make a matching top if I want. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. This may be, though, my last summer garment of 2025. I think I'm ready to move on to fall sewing.
Okay.
But I needed to get these out because I needed to get these onto my body. And I'm going to visit my kids on their campus next weekend, and I'm going to wear them.
They're gonna hear you coming.
And again, I wore them at church. So comfortable. They're just a really, really fun pair of pants. And And they're perfect.
I would say you can take them either way. You can dress them up.
Yeah.
Based on your fabric choice, or you could get really comfy. Oh man, can you imagine like a soft knit French terry of these pants?
That you could absolutely.
That is like an elevated kind of sweatpant because it's got some detail and pocket. Oh, that'd be fun.
Absolutely could do that.
Or you could go the other end and do some like really beautiful structured plaid fabric. Have you seen these plaid pants I'm starting to see for fall?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be really great too.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of options for these pants. If you've made them, we would love to hear what your thoughts are on them.
And thank you to the people that recommended it. I think I had 2 that randomly on the same day reached out via email or comment or something and told us about these pants. And I'm like, well, this is meant to be.
Yeah.
And we have not been disappointed. The construction is great. The pattern is put together great. Everything about it.
Yeah. I think that these are a great transitional pant for me for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
They're in my summer color palette. I can throw a denim jacket on.
Yep.
Or even I could go in with like a denim shirt, a button-up shirt, and wear it. And I look very comfy and cute this fall.
Absolutely.
Look how cute I'm going to be.
Absolutely. And I'll probably wear these into the fall. Even though they read a little bit more summery, we all know I love to wear the bright color all year round.
Yeah.
So until the linen gets too cold to wear, I'm going to have these into my my own wardrobe.
And for those of you keeping track at home, my resolution was to sew 1 garment a month. And this is my garment for this month.
Yeah. She's in her, like, first, I mean, you've made a pair of pants, those wrap pants, but they were very unstructured.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of your first real pair of pants.
Right. And Precious Fabric is coming up, and I have, like, real hard pants I want to make.
Yeah.
And I'm really nervous about. So now that I feel like I've made something with 2 tubes that fit, I can make
and more pockets and that sort of thing.
I can make more pants. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this was a little bit of a confidence builder for me. So
join Jenny in her sewing journey as well. If you're nervous, you don't have to be nervous.
No.
It is, just putting one foot in front of the other.
Absolutely. Yeah. And don't get ahead of yourself on these directions.
Yeah. It's like reading a recipe.
That's right. That's all we have for today. I'm so glad to see all of you, and have a great weekend.
Happy sewing. See you next time.